You're watching Channel 2 News coverage of Decision 2012.
It should be reasonable to have ballots for everybody.
Across Anchorage, voters are reeling, hundreds finding out their voting stations ran out of ballots and then scrambling to find another location to cast their votes. Good evening, everyone. It started out as a controversial election and now has escalated to an even more contentious process.
Across Anchorage, voting stations ran out of ballots, with literally hundreds of people scrambling to find a polling station where they could cast their votes.
Channel 2 was inundated with calls from people who told us they felt disenfranchised after going to several locations in search of the ballots, some waiting more than an hour.
Channel 2's Jason Lamb joins us now with a look at this process gone awry. Jason?
Ted, Maria, it was crazy out there. Imagine going to your polling place to find it was out of ballots, then told to go somewhere else, and that place was out of ballots, and then told to go to yet another place, and by then it was too late for some people to vote. This election night is unlike anything Anchorage has ever seen.
We're out of ballots, out of regular ballots.
April 3rd, 2012.
These are question ballots.
The day democracy devolved into chaos.
We're going to have you fill out the yellow envelope that proves that you're registered.
Reports from polling stations running out of ballots first came from Diamond High School.
You know, I think it's a load of phooey. You know, they should print off as many ballots as there are populace in Anchorage.
And then spread all over town.
They said they were out of ballots, which I voted here for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. I don't even know how long. They've never run out of ballots, ever.
To sites like Cladd Elementary.
The Huffman Fire Station. It's right on right across from cars.
Okay.
We just got a call. They have plenty of ballots.
Okay.
And one look at the crowded parking lot at the Huffman Fire Station could say it all.
As long as you're in line before 8 o'clock.
Okay, that's only 3 minutes away. So
I've got 6 minutes.
we can't wait here and vote
We
here?
don't have no materials for you to vote.
I just want to make sure that I can vote.
I understand. I just talked to the register, and he said that he's out of all supplies. So I don't know what to tell you.
The municipal clerk says the turnout for this election was unprecedented, with some precincts getting close to double the usual amount of voters. It seemed so odd that at one point she said it appeared that there were more than just Anchorage voters voting.
We have no idea how it's going to turn out.
Part of the confusion has come from an email sent from the campaign urging people to vote against the ordinance that would protect sexual orientation from discrimination in Anchorage. It said people could register to vote today and have their vote count.
It's not possible. I passed on the information that was not what people were to do, so we think a lot of ballots have been eaten up by people who may not be registered voters. We don't know at this point, but it's just, they're huge numbers.
I've never seen this in 40 years of being here.
Just before 8 o'clock, it was clear some people would not make it to their second or even third alternate polling place in time, with not much of an explanation from the clerk's office.
Everybody's been driving ballots and question envelopes all over town.
Election night might be over.
Okay, the polls are now closed at this precinct. Thank you.
But it looks like the chaos is just getting started. Now, we talked with Jim Minery tonight with the No on 5 campaign, who says any inference that he tried to bring down this election is just desperate sounding. He said that would be a, quote, pretty idiotic strategy. Because of tonight's ballot shortage, many people filled out so-called questioned ballots. Those involve a lot more paperwork, and while those votes will be counted, the municipal clerk says it's anybody's guess as to how long that could take. I just got off the phone with her. She sounds very exasperated. She says she has no idea when her staff will be done sorting this mess out tonight.
Geez, what a frustrating night for so many voters.
And we were getting lots, literally dozens and dozens of calls. People were very frustrated. So this won't be the last we'll hear of this, I'm sure. Thanks, Jason. Jason Lamb reporting.